Hey guys, this video is on seat covers. Now, I've never met a seat cover I liked, and I think they all fit like half full diapers. But anyway, here's a review of 3 different seat covers from all across the board, from the cheap ones to the really expensive ones. And I've got 3 vehicles here that all have different covers on them. And here's the pros and cons of each one. So my Bronco has the rough countries on it, and let me switch this over. So this is what the rough countries look like. It's neoprene. They look kind of like the Diver Down brand, but they don't look that bad. Putting them on is a chore. It took me hours. Here's what I don't like about these is this is one piece between the 2 of these, and in here it has basically a dowel that you just shove in between the seat and it's supposed to stay there. But in reality, when people get in and out of this, the seat cover wants to come with them. So it'll yank that dowel back out of there, causing this big, weird kind of transition here. And it looks awful. And so the rest of it fits pretty good. It has some straps that go underneath here that snap the front to the back underneath the seat. So that part's kind of stationary, I guess. Here's the back looks like. And the headrests, they look all right. I don't really mind them. So the problem is with that dowel, what I had to do is I had to pull the dowel through here, and the dowel goes this way. So I had to, it's attached by a piece of fabric. I had to cut a notch in the fabric, put a zip tie around the dowel, and zip tie it to the bottom of the seat so it stayed there and didn't keep wanting to shove back through the front of the seat, which was a pain in the ass, but now it works a lot better. I don't like the design on these. These were, I want to say, roughly $200 for the set of 4. And the backs, not too bad. They don't fit all that great. I mean, the fit and finish is all right. The top of them, it's a little wonky, but overall, I don't love them. I don't hate them. Okay. The next one, we're going to go to my Wrangler. And this is my 22 Jeep Wrangler. And these are the Bestops. So these are, I want to say, $600 or $700 seat covers. I got the most expensive ones I possibly could. I figured they'd be the best. They're absolutely not. So the fit is okay. They go on differently than the rough countries do. And the problem is with these, just like kind of the rough countries, it doesn't have a dowel in there like the rough country does, but it attaches with a piece of this, goes basically underneath the seat back and comes up and Velcros to the back of it. So if you have somebody that's either a heavier person, or if this thing's pretty tall, if you have a vehicle that you have to kind of slide in and out of the seat, it's going to want to bring this with you. So the seat cover, the base here, ends up half coming off half the time. Then you have to shove it back underneath there and re-Velcro it a million times. That part's pretty annoying. I finally got it to where I had to really get underneath there and just cram it up there and Velcro it as hard as I could. It's kind of stayed since then. The worst part here, the back of them doesn't look bad. I mean, the fit and finish is pretty good compared to the rough countries. This is kind of cool. The backs fit very well, to be honest, and they look pretty good. The problem is with the backs is that these pieces there's no straps, there's no buckles. All it is it sits over here and Velcros underneath the seat. The problem is these are leather seats, so Velcro doesn't really work being attached to leather. So this is just hanging. This is the best it does. So I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, can't really see it. But this is supposed to, I went and bought Velcro strips in order to kind of see if I could help this thing along. So the Velcro strips are adhere to the bottom of this, and these are supposed to basically attach like that And the Velcro strips I bought are better, but it's still not great. And those things are gonna come off like that. And again, when someone gets out of the back, if they slide out, this whole thing comes with them. And then you gotta take it and cram it back in there again. And there is no other way that these attach. So the system they use to attach the bottom of these two panels is absolutely awful. I don't know if the cloth seats are any better, but I definitely do not recommend these for a leather seat. Okay, moving on. Now this Wrangler, I bought some cheap $95 seat covers off of Amazon. They're called whatever that is. I left the top. Okay, so these are, this piece is separate from this piece. This is a two piece where the other ones were all one piece. So wait, I may be mistaken on the Bestops, but the rough countries are definitely one big piece. Anyway, these look okay. They fit not bad. It took me about 2 hours to put these things on, so it's very time consuming to get it right. You got to wrestle with it the entire time, which is kind of the constant with all seat covers. The headrest covers looked absolutely ridiculous. They looked like kind of a hefty bag that wasn't quite formed correctly, so I left those off. They look terrible. Same thing goes with the cover that goes on this piece. I left it off because it looked so bad. It just looked like it was not even for the right vehicle. It was, but it looked awful. So I kept with the basics. Now these do not fit that great. I mean, you can see that we've got all these weird kind of, it's not really made all that well. It's 95 bucks for all of them, so I get it. This is kind of what this looks like back here. Not a great fit and finish. This is real sloppy up here. I really don't like the way that these have so much room, and it's like they weren't made really great. But I gotta say, and they have these seat pockets in them as well. The way they attach, and this part is kind of, you know, floppy, whatever, but the way they attach, they do have straps and buckles underneath that it cinches the bottom cushion together. What I like about this is that this piece does not want to slide out with you when you get in and out of the vehicle. It stays put, and it doesn't have a lot of room moving side to side. So there's a buckle over here that straps it down. There's two buckles back here. There's some in the front that tie to the back. It's very secure. So I was impressed with these things. And like I said, 95 bucks on Amazon. If they don't work out in 6 months or a year, whatever. But I gotta say, if I had to choose one of these value-wise, the cheap Chinese brand wins. For the Bestops being 7 times the amount of money these are, they're nowhere near the, I guess the final product. And as far as the material goes, these are like a fake leather. I don't know what it is. So far, these are new, so I have no idea how long they're gonna last or what's gonna mess them up. If they get a lot of, dirt and sand on them, is it gonna really damage this? Maybe. But so far, the initial kind of response from me is that I really do not mind these cheap Amazon ones at all. So anyway, all right, that's about it. The bottom line is any seat cover is going to be a bear to put on. They all take forever. I don't like any of them. I really don't like how we pay this kind of money for seat covers that that fit that poorly, and that we have to wrestle with them all the time. But I guess the bottom line is, don't spend 700 bucks on a pair of seat covers when 95 bucks will do it. Thank you.